I'm Charlotte Smith, and this is Erin Smith,
Hey.
and we're here with Bladen Online. We want to talk about our week's top stories. This week, everybody's getting ready for the winter storm that's about to hit Bladen County.
Yes, Charlotte. Depending on where you reside in Bladen County, it's forecast that you could receive from anywhere from a quarter to a tenth of an inch of ice overnight Thursday night and into Friday morning. And there's also the possibility that the far northern regions of Bladen County could even see some snowflakes flying.
Ooh, snow, that would be nice. So we need to remember to bundle up and bring our animals inside and keep them warm too, right?
Yes, and speaking of bringing our animals inside, did you hear about the squirrel that went to church in Elizabethtown?
In Elizabethtown, not Ray Stevens' song?
No, not the Ray Stevens song. The Elizabethtown Presbyterian Church had a squirrel that gnawed his way into the attic,
Oh, no.
and then he gnawed his way down into the sanctuary, and he did a lot of damage to the church's pipe organ and to some of the pipes that helped the organ to operate.
That sounds almost criminal. Speaking of criminal activity, did you hear about the gang-related shooting on Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day?
Yes, the Elizabethtown Police Department needs your help to locate Meredith Cromartie, who is wanted in connection to that shooting. It seems that, according to the Elizabethtown Police Department, Mr. Cromartie was at the intersection of Gill and Martin Luther King Drive when he spotted another gentleman across the way that he decided to shoot at that person. And in the process, a lady was driving by in her car with an infant in the car along with a couple other folks. So it could have been really bad.
Right. That's terrible, especially on a day when we're supposed to be celebrating an American hero, Martin Luther King Jr. Bladen County was able to have some celebrations and had a great day filled with celebrations and honoring Dr. King.
Yes, it did, Charlotte. Did you know there was 107 entries in the
Really?
parade?
No, that's great. And we were one of those entries. It
And
was kind of cold, but it was fun.
We were very cold. Yes, we were. But we quickly warmed up things with Elizabethtown Presbyterian Church had a program featuring the Reverend Delton Farmer, and also the American Legion Post hosted a community lunch, as did the Cape Fear Masonic Lodge.
Okay, that's great. Well, speaking of celebrating, I've been watching The Biggest Loser every Monday night and rooting on Vicki and Lauren Clark from Bladenboro. They're on the 17th season of Biggest Loser, and this past week, Vicki lost 4 pounds and Lauren lost 6 pounds, and I've been really cheering them on because they're doing great.
That's terrific news. And in White Lake, folks have something to celebrate there, as the White Lake Fire Department accepted delivery of a 2015 E1 pumper. The new pumper truck replaces a 1987 Pierce pumper, and the new truck can transport as many as 6 firefighters and their gear to the scene, and that'll be really good for them.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's a wrap for us here. Stay tuned. Next week we'll have top stories again. Remember to bundle up and bring your animals inside.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week.